how much would you put into like thinking about discovery at that first, in that intro call or in that cold call that I'm making? Like,
A
I
cold,
guess
we're talking about a cold call, not an intro call, right?
sorry, yeah, a cold call, flat
Should we
cold
be
call.
very
Yeah.
clear?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. What's less important, Ian, on a cold call is my questions. What's more important is me succinctly telling the prospect why I called and the problems that our clients have asked us to solve for, and to what extent is that an interesting conversation. That's all I want to know. I just want them, based on what Sydney was doing in the beginning. When I'm looking on a cold call in the beginning, is I'm looking to bite that for them to bite on something interesting as early as possible. Okay. And the way most people have a higher probability on biting on a problem that you've shared with them, that they've thought about, that they feel is actually relevant enough to potentially have a discussion about. And if they bite on a problem, I'm in the door, and now we can talk. And I could say, Ian, do you think it might be, I know I caught you on a cold call. Do you think this might be worth, do you think this is a topic of discussion that might be worth having on a scheduled call instead of a call out of the blue? You think that would be a bad idea? Right? That's
Yeah.
all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a heavy discovery on cold calls. Absolutely not. I'm just not.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
might
that
say,
makes sense.
right? Let's say I go within like a first killer question like Sydney, and you say, yeah, that's actually something that we're thinking about a lot. I might say, oh, can I ask what you guys are doing right now to fix that? I know I caught you out of the blue, and whatever comes to mind is helpful, right? If they say, oh, we're doing this or that, I don't know where the conversation is going to go, right? Because I can't control what they're going to say. But I can always ask, you're probably, Ian, I know I caught you off guard, and naturally you're probably gonna have a lot of questions for what we do, and you're probably pretty skeptical because you never heard of my company before. Do you think this is a topic of a conversation that might be worth discussing to see whether or not we can help you on another call? And if we can't, no big deal, right?
That's
I'm
great.
coming
Yeah.
across as disarming the entire time, but I want you to bite on a problem as much as I can. Yeah, if a prospect says to me, yeah, we're thinking about that, I'm in the conversation. I could ask whatever I want. Oh, what? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'm in the conversation. It's the opening the door that's the hardest part. But once I'm in the room, say, can you tell me a little bit more about that? What tools do you guys use? Oh, I got it. And then I turn it around. You're probably gonna have a lot of questions for me because I caught you out of the blue. You think it might be worth having a conversation around it on another call? They might be like, yeah, but let me ask you a couple questions. Be like, sure.
That's helpful. So it's the
So
distinction between just like trying to understand if that's a problem and how they're looking at it now versus going into that deeper discovery.
yes, save the deep discovery for the scheduled call. That's what it's there for.